Okay, so in order for us to make okra, the obvious thing you're going to need is okra, which my wife has already chopped into small pieces for me, so she saved me some time. Thank you, wifey. She also chopped one small tomato for me, a medium-sized tomato, some green chili, small one and medium-sized one, 3 of them. I had to chop 3 of them in small pieces. This is the green bell pepper, okay, and 1.5 onion, medium size, so 1.5 onion. All right, so I'm gonna say it in Urdu again, in English, and then Urdu. My videos are always in English and Urdu, so people who only speak Urdu, only speak English, everybody can benefit from it. अच्छा, आज हम लोग भिंडी की भुजिया बनाएंगे, उसके लिए हमें भिंडी चाहिए. ये भिंडी जो है ये तकरीबन आधा किलो भिंडी है, ठीक है, आधा किलो इन पाउंड्स. ये भिंडी जो है तकरीबन 2 पाउंड भिंडी है, ठीक है. टमाटो चाहिए आपको, टमाटर की ज़रूरत होगी, शिमला मिर्च की ज़रूरत होगी, आपको चाहिए होगी 1.5 अदद प्याज, और ये हरी मिर्चें हैं मीडियम साइज़ की और छोटी हरी मिर्चें, इनको जो है मैंने चॉप करवा लिया है. यू विल आल्सो नीड देगी मिर्च, crushed red pepper. You will also need turmeric powder, haldi. I like to use mustard oil, kadwa tel, in my bhindi because it smells and tastes so much better. We always use canola oil in the house. And this is a mixture of some Indian spices. I don't know if I know what everything that's in it, but you can always get it from any Indian store nearby. I mean, you have fennel, what do you call those? Fennel seeds in there. And then you have fenugreek in there. Then you have Nigella seeds. I mean, my wife is telling me all these names. इसमें सौंफ डली हुई है, अजवाइन डली हुई है, kalonji डली हुई है, and this whole bunch of other things. मेथी दाना डला हुआ है. So I take a mixture of this and I add this at the end. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to pour some oil in the pan. We're going to bring it to proper heat, and then we're going to dump some okra in there, and we're going to fry it along with green bell pepper and onion. Tomatoes and green chili, we're going to save this for last. So these 2 items, we're going to save it for last. In the frying oil, I'm going to add the okra first, then the onion, and then the shimla mirch or bell pepper, green bell pepper. You can use green or yellow, it doesn't matter, it's your choice. Other colors, they look colorful in when you're making okra. So let's begin. All right, so as you can see, I have a nice layer of mustard oil, as well as the canola oil in my pan, and I have it on kind of high heat for now until it comes to a certain temperature, and then I'm going to drop 1 okra in there. And when you see okra start to bubble up, you know it's ready. So then that's when you pour rest of the okras in there. तो आप देख लें कि मैंने इसके अंदर ये कड़वा तेल और कनोला ऑयल ये दोनों डाल दिए हैं पैन के अंदर. अभी हम लोगों को इसके अंदर भिंडी ऐड करनी है, और भिंडी ऐड करने के लिए आप क्या करें कि एक भिंडी को इसके अंदर ड्रॉप कर दें इस तरह करके. आप देखें जब भिंडी के अंदर से बबल्स बहुत सारे निकलना शुरू हो जाएं, इसका मतलब है सारी भिंडियाँ आप इसके अंदर डाल दें. टेम्परेचर जो है वो पहुंच चुका है डिज़ायर्ड टेम्परेचर पर, ठीक है. सो यू गाइस कैन सी दैट the okra is starting to bubble a little bit, but I'm going to let it heat up some more, maybe another minute, and then I'm going to dump the rest of the okra in there, and we're going to fry it along with onion and green bell pepper. So that's the next step, so stay tuned, guys. Okay, so now you guys can see that the okra has been added. हम लोगों ने भिंडी डाल दी है पैन के अंदर, ठीक है. अब थोड़ी देर के बाद मैं इसको चलाऊंगा, मिक्स करूंगा ओकरा को, ताकि ऊपर की ओकरा नीचे, नीचे की ओकरा ऊपर आ जाए अच्छी तरीके से, ताकि हर चीज़ ऑयल में अच्छी तरह मिक्स हो जाए. उसके बाद हम लोग इसके अंदर अनियन डालेंगे और उसके बाद ग्रीन बेल पेपर डालेंगे, ठीक है, भोंगा मिर्च, शिमला मिर्च. So now I have dumped the okra in my pan. I'm going to mix it up a little bit, make sure every single piece of okra is glazed with oil before I start frying it in the pan. And then the next step would be to add the onion and the green bell pepper. All right, step by step, so stay tuned. All right, so you guys hear this sizzling sound? This okra is being fried. I turned this thing around a couple times. You're gonna see that the okra is changing color a little bit because certain parts of the okra are gonna fry. And after that, I'm gonna wait a couple more minutes. It's not, I mean, I want this thing to be at least half fried. You know, it's a lot of okra in here. So after this half fried, I'm gonna add onion, and I'm going to add the green bell pepper. Oh, by the way, guys, my wife bought me this new spatula, which is beautiful. I had this old one. Let me show you my old spatula. So I was using this spatula for cooking, but as you can see, it's got a wear and tear on it. So my wife was nice enough to buy me a new spatula, and I'm sure she thinks that I will be doing a lot more cooking since I have new spatula, but not happening. All right, but I like to cook once in a while, so I promised you guys I was gonna upload at least two videos a week. So this is my second video of the week. Hopefully you guys liked my first video and tried my recipe. So this is the okra recipe, and we'll see how that comes out. अच्छा, आप लोग देखें कि भिंडी का जो रंग है ना अभी चेंज नहीं हुआ है, क्योंकि अभी ये फ्राई नहीं हुई है. भिंडी जब फ्राई हो जाएगी, आधी तकरीबन भिंडी फ्राई हो जाएगी, उसके बाद जो है मैं इसके अंदर ये प्याज और ये शिमला मिर्च ऐड करूँगा, ताकि ये दोनों चीज़ें भी इसके साथ फ्राई हो जाएं. तो अभी खाली मैं इसको स्टर कर रहा हूँ, और ये मेरी वाइफ जो है उसने मुझे नया स्पून दिलाया है. इससे आप पकाने का भी काम ले सकते हैं, खुजाने का भी काम ले सकते हैं. इसके बहुत सारे फ़ायदे हैं. फ़िलहाल तो मैं इससे पका रहा हूँ, बाद में देखेंगे इससे और क्या क्या फ़ायदे निकल सकते हैं. तो आप लोग मेरी रेसिपी देखें, इंजॉय करें. Oh guys, just want to make a quick point. From start to finish, this whole process of making okra, if you're making it in the house, it should not take you more than 20 minutes, maybe 25 tops. That's, cutting everything, getting all the stuff, all the things ready. But it usually takes me about 20-25 minutes to cook this okra from start to finish, so it shouldn't take you a very long time. And you never, ever, ever, ever add water to okra. Okay, okra and water just don't mix. So कभी भिंडी के अंदर पानी ना ऐड करें. भिंडी जो है हमेशा पानी के बगैर बनती है. तो अभी मैं इसको फ्राई करूँगा, फिर आपको दिखाऊंगा कि फ्राई होने के बाद कैसी लगती है. So let me show you guys how it looks after it has been fried. Stay tuned. All right, I'm still frying this okra. Takes a little bit of time to fry it, but it shouldn't take more than 5 to 7 minutes. You see this okra? You see how this okra is looks like it's fried from one end, but I still have to fry from the other side. So you keep flipping it. You see, that's how it's supposed to look, fried okra. Okay, some of it is still raw, some is fried, but I want to make sure that everything is being cooked evenly. Okay, before I add the other ingredients to it. So let me show you in a couple more minutes how this would look like, and see how this is changing color. इस तरह की भिंडी आपने ब्राउन करनी है. ये ब्राउन कलर देख रहे हैं? इस तरह की भिंडी ब्राउन हो जाए तो इसका मतलब है कि ये कुक हो रही है, प्रॉपर्ली रेडी है. तो इसको थोड़ी देर के बाद इसको चलाते रहें. भिंडी को एक पोजीशन में आपने नहीं छोड़ना है, वरना ये जल जाएगी. आधी साइड जल जाएगी, आधी साइड कच्ची रह जाएगी, फिर मुश्किल होगा इसको बनाना. इसको आहिस्ता से चलाते रहें, लेकिन आहिस्ता से चलाएं, वरना ये भिंडी टूट जाएगी तो फिर ख़राब लगेगी. And when you stir the okra, you stir it very slowly because it's very fragile, and you don't want to chop it up into small pieces. You want to keep it whole as much as you can. Okay, so let's come back to it in a couple minutes, and I'm going to show you when I add onions to it and green bell pepper to it. Stay tuned. Okay, so the okra has been added. मैंने इसके अंदर प्याज डाल दी है और शिमला मिर्च भी ऐड कर दी है. अब आपने इसको शिमला मिर्च को और प्याज को थोड़ी देर के बाद इसको चलाते रहना है. Make sure you guys stir it every couple minutes. Make sure everything is being fried evenly on both sides as much as you can. You try your best, and keep stirring it without breaking the okra. Onion is still hard. We don't want that, so we're gonna let it fry for a little bit. Okay, it's getting softer actually a little bit now, so we're gonna let it fry. आहिस्ता आहिस्ता इसको चलाते रहें, इसको फ्राई करते रहें. अनियन को, ओकरा को, भिंडी को और शिमला मिर्च को. So right now there's nothing else inside this pan but the okra, onion, and the green bell pepper, and of course the oil. So those are the only 4 ingredients so far in this pan. Nothing else. I have not added any of these spices. None of this. I have not added any of these spices yet. Okay, and we still have to add the tomatoes and the green chili, which I'm going to wait until another 5 minutes. Okay, meantime I just want to fry this as much as I can. So let's fry it. Fry a little bit more. Okay, and then we'll add spices to it in a couple minutes. Keep stirring, don't forget. Okay, so the next step is, after I fried it a little bit more, I added turmeric and I added the red chili pepper to it. Okay, and now we're going to add salt as needed. Okay, I don't like to put too much salt in this because my family doesn't eat a lot of salt, so we just try to keep it on the low side. But salt as needed, depending on your needs. Okay, put some salt and now mix everything up. अब इसमें मैंने देखें लाल मिर्चें, हल्दी और नमक डाल दिया हस्ब ज़रूरत. अब इस सबको ऐसे ऐसे चलाएं, भिंडी ना टूटे. You guys have to be careful not to break the okra, so don't be rough with it. Just stir it very gently, okay? And now this is the time, after you add the green chili and spices, now's the time to adjust the heat and try to keep it at a medium heat, okay? I was at high because I wanted to fry all the ingredients, but now that everything is fried, now I'm gonna bring it down to medium heat and we're gonna cook everything else on medium heat from this point on. अब आपने देखा है कि मैंने हीट को चेंज कर दिया है. अब ये मीडियम हीट हो गई है, पहले बहुत हाई थी. अब इसको मीडियम पे ले आया हूँ मैं, क्योंकि अगर हीट हाई होगी तो ये सारे स्पाइसेस जलना शुरू हो जाएंगे और हम नहीं चाहते हैं कि स्पाइसेस को जलाया जाए. अब ये आहिस्ते आहिस्ते कुक होंगे इसके अंदर, उसको थोड़ी देर के लिए हम लोग बंद कर देंगे. ओके, सो I'm just gonna put a lid on it just for a couple minutes and then I'm gonna come back and add green chili to it and we're gonna add tomatoes in another 5 minutes. Okay, so stay tuned, guys. Okay, so now I have added green chili right here. I just added the green chili to the rest of the ingredients, and the green chili I'm gonna stir it up just a little bit. Okay, leave the lid on, and in about 2 more minutes I'm gonna add the tomatoes and then we're gonna close the lid. Okay, and after that we'll come back and stir this some more. Oh, by the way, I have 2 dear friends. They live not too far from me and they're from Tajikistan. They speak a whole bunch of languages, Russian, Persian, and God knows what other languages they speak. And they always wanted to know how to make okra because they love okra, but they don't know how to make it. So that's another way for me to show them how to make okra. So hopefully now you guys know how to make okra too, because I'm uploading this recipe for you guys especially. Okay, अब आपने देखा है कि मैंने इसमें हरी मिर्चें ऐड कर दी हैं. अब इसको थोड़ी देर के लिए हम लोग बंद कर देंगे और फिर इसको चलाएंगे और फिर आखिर में इसके अंदर टमाटर डालेंगे. तो थोड़ी देर में आपको दिखाता हूँ कि इसकी शक्ल कैसी लगेगी. Stay tuned. Okay guys, so now I have added the tomatoes to this mixture and I'm going to put the lid on and leave it on for about 5 minutes on low heat. So I'm going to bring it down just teeny tiny bit more. So if you're using gas stove, you need to know how much is low, how much is high, how much is medium heat. So you need to control it that way. But we have electric stoves, so I'm going to put it on 4, 3, around that range, and that's going to be low heat. जब ये टमाटर डाल दें इसके अंदर, तो आपने इसको लो हीट पे कर देना है अपने चूल्हे को और फिर इसको ढक्कन लगा के थोड़ी देर पकने दें 5 मिनट तक. और फिर उसके बाद हम लोग जो हैं ये सारी चीज़ें जो इंग्रेडिएंट्स हैं, ये सारा मिक्सचर जो है थोड़ा सा 1 चम्मच लेकर इसका छोटा सा 1 या 2 चम्मच जो है इसके छोटे छोटे ये डाल देंगे. इससे सौंफ की खुशबू आती है और बाकी जो खड़े मसाले उनकी खुशबू आती है. सो after the tomatoes are done, I'm going to add the mixture of these spices, which you can get from any Indian store. Okay, it's the mixture of a whole bunch of spices, as I mentioned previously. I don't know the names of these. My wife does, but she left now, doing something else. So I'll actually put the description of these spices in the link, okay? And then you'll be able to see the description of what these are, because this gives an excellent smell and taste to okra when you're cooking it, okay? So this is very important. I call this my secret ingredient. Don't tell anybody, okay guys? Don't tell anyone. So stay tuned. All right guys, tomatoes are not ready yet. I would say give it a few more minutes because I have it on low heat. And I'm going to add the secret ingredient, which I will put that in the description of my video so you know exactly what's in here. Okay, and I'm only going to put like 2 teeny tiny spoons. I mean, this spoon is so small. Look at this. My thumb fits inside it. That's how small this spoon is. So you don't want to put too much. And then we're going to put the lid back on and let it cook for a few more minutes. Okay, then I'm going to come back and show you the end product. Okay. All right, guys. A few more minutes later, this is what this looks like. I'm still waiting for the tomatoes to change color a little bit. I want the skin to start peeling off from the tomatoes. The skin, once the skin peels off from the tomatoes, you know everything else is ready. Okra should be ready by now because it doesn't take that long to cook okra. You know, but when you add other ingredients to it, you have to really cook everything thoroughly. तो बस भिंडी होने में थोड़ी सी देर रह गई है. टमाटर का जब छिलका उतर जाएगा तो ये तैयार है. अभी हम इसको ढक देते हैं, फिर मैं आपको दिखाता हूँ. And then another thing we're going to add to make it smell really delicious is these leaves, which you can get from any Pakistani store or Indian stores, called the fenugreek leaf, kasuri methi. You put some kasuri methi on top of the okra, top of a bhindi, so it's called kasuri methi. So if you go to any Indian stores, you say, "Excuse me, do you have any kasuri methi?" And they'll give you these fenugreek seeds, okay? And you just take a pinchful and you sprinkle all over. And this is what fenugreek seed box looks like. And my wife just provided me with this thing for you guys. So Peacock Kasuri Methi. Peacock is actually the brand. You don't have Peacock in there. Okay, so this is what the box looks like. If you need to get it, Kasuri Methi, and you just take a pinchful and you add that to the top of it and just stir this up, and it's gonna smell wonderful. And then everything should be ready. So a couple more minutes and it should be a wrap, and I'm gonna show you how it looks when I serve it, okay? Hold on. All right, folks, just added a pinch of fenugreek leaves, this material I was telling you about. I just added 1 or 2 pinches of that, and you can see that's all on top of this. And once you put it in, you close the lid. एक दफ़ा जो आप इसके अंदर कसूरी मेथी डाल दें, इसके ढक्कन को बंद कर दें, close the lid, and just let it be there on low heat for another maybe 5 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes, and just leave it there. It's cooked. I mean, if I want to eat this right now, it's done, but I just like to make it a little bit more, you know, a little bit more brown. Onion and okra and everything else. थोड़ा सा इसको और पका लेंगे. 1-2 मिनट के बाद फिर मैं आपको सर्व करके दिखाऊंगा how it looks. ठीक है? Stay tuned. All right, so guys, after a few more minutes of cooking, this is what you have. Fried okra with tomatoes, green chili, green bell pepper, and a whole bunch of other ingredients that I mentioned earlier. And it should not take you more than 25 minutes to cook it, start to finish, okay? So enjoy my recipe. Let me know what it tastes like. Leave your comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you and have a nice day. Happy cooking.